Give me some green beds, don't leave me in the dark. Give me some green beds, filming right as now. Give me some green beds, let me hear what you say. Give me some green beds, and I'll be on my way. Alright, everyone has a discussion and an insight into the inside to find out what the inside is. And, sometimes you have to reflect and think of where your path is and where you're going, and why for some cases I wanted to be a writer, or I didn't want to be a writer. I just came into that role when I was at it's like Scouts. I was in that role, and I'd write all these songs and everything, and they'd ask me for advice. Well, they'd get a committee of 3 to write the song, and I'd write the song and then change this, change that, but whatever. So I learned to write by myself. I remember, I used to do guard duty too, and I remember it was at Warragul, which is a racing place down the road, fair whack down the road, and these guys came and they were louts or whatever, under 18. Definitely they'd been drinking. Had a few tats to keep them warm at night. We discussed that with them. They came in. I was coming up, and they had the. They came to. They wanted to get us out of the town, not to scout there, even though we had paid for the venue, and. I came in the midst of it and broke up the aura of it all, and then I talked to the gang leader, and he was down to earth Australian, ethnic Australian. Was born in Australia like the rest of us. And he talked about, we had common ground. First of all, we talked about his tattoos, and we talked about his Holden and things like that, and like words of how to say this, but it affected me that I said, we're on the same ground. I like you and everything, but don't come to the campsite or you'll create friction and something bad will happen. And he came back a few nights with his larrikin friends, as other people in groups, and he came back and he wanted to see me, and I wasn't there because I'd gone into town or something. I don't know what it was, and he argued with someone there, and he came back, and the next day he went, he drove his car, and he and I think another 5 or 4 of them, they got into road accidents and they died, and so it affected me that how people, everyone's good inside. They have to be good inside. They have to find peace and harmony and common ground. Some people don't understand that harmony is a thing. We have an issue with this world that we have to come together and build a world better for all. Otherwise floods and people blowing in the street. To some extent, we don't need any more world wars. We had enough. We have to further boundaries like Star Trek, if they're out there. If they're out there, we have to talk to other worlds. Anyway, the guy had actually died, and there's a hierarchy in this world. Believe it or not, there's a hierarchy. People have knowledge. People are born into different things. People have different roles. Like I'm certified crazy, so I can talk to these things to some degree. There was some guy who built a cult, which I don't want to build cults, and I'm just a musician. I don't want to give my philosophy because I'm not the only one there's good teachers out there, good people, and it's hard to work out who's who. Like there was a guy who had a cult in Japan, and because it didn't go exactly the way he wanted it to go, he got into the subways and nutcases. These extremists have to go. You know, you have to fit in society. If your role is that you have to fit in society. You know, sometimes you have to bend with the wind. You have to take. You can save life. You can do anything to save a life, but you can't do anything to destroy a life. And some people, if they're cursed, the curse goes back on them. So please watch who you curse. You have to be open eyes. And there's a case of even people that went to South America. They talk big, and you know we humans are humans, so we have the extremes to think and rationalise. And these guys who want to be in charge of this religion or in charge of that religion, then go into South America and the cult is, and we're going to see the world, and they all kill themselves. Nutcases, bombing in the streets, nutcases. What do you worry? What are you doing by making fear in the world? You have to make harmony and peace. That's it. Can you give me this CD? Of course, if you buy 2 or 3 Harmony, you get an extra one for free. But that's crap in itself. But this is my album, Peace and Harmony. You'll probably can't see the live day. Sorry, I'm an advertising man. When I was young, I stood in the store and had to sell things. But I'm not trying to sell. I'm just showing you that I have that online. Just to get off the subject, I don't have to go into who I am and what I am. I'm just a human being like the rest of us. Yeah, we're all floating in the sea of madness, I think, or sea of tranquility, wherever it is. I think the eagle has landed. Whatever, it'll be off tomorrow. Who knows? But you know, I can talk a lot of things. I don't know if you have insight. Maybe I'm talking crazy. I don't want to talk crazy. I have my role in life. That's to words and music. If I get no money, if I get money, it doesn't make it. I have my role in life. It's like we all have a role in life. Money's not the most important thing. The most important thing is satisfaction out of the job, and enough to eat, and enough to live, enough to be happy. If they come in and take you, just laugh at them. Build up secure walls. So who am I? Who's any different than anyone else? If you put an E, after Sam, you got same. So Sam Green. That's me. Sam Green. That's it. Look out. We've got a song, and my copyright cost me too much, so I'm using someone else's. Another bearded bastard. Oh, what did I say? I didn't say that. That wasn't there. That wasn't me. My own version. Tea for the tiller, steak for his soul, wine for the woman, the man her income. Bring tea for the tiller, steak for his soul, bring wine for the woman, Jose Feliciano or someone like that. Mr. Stevens down the road. That's one of my friends, whatever his name is. You're going to ask me to write the name of the person. If you don't like it, I'll put his name at the bottom. It's whatever his name is. He wrote it. That guy there. He wrote it. That guy. Do I have to tell you? But that's life within itself. And life has. Have I done my 3 minutes yet? You know. All right. Well, that's it to next week. If not next week, the week before. If not the week before, the week before that. If not the week after, whatever it is. It's just an ongoing event. So if you're not here on time, you're not here on time. But there's always next time. So that's how it goes. Baldness. What can I do? I've got to have an eye on things. See, keep harmony. Harmony. That's the main thing. Peace and harmony. I got the album out. I'm not flogging it, but can I flog it? So that's my album. That's my album. If you hold it up to the light, you'll see nothing. But I don't know why you're holding a CD up to the light, but that's part of life. Catch you next week. Bye. I'm drinking my tea, and all I have in my cup is green bits. Green bits in my coffee. Green bits in my tea. Green bits makes me happy. Spread the word around. Spread the word around. Green bits in my coffee. Green bits in my tea. Green bits makes me happy. Spread the word around.